Hey,
Gabe.
John.
How's it
Nice
going?
to see you again, man.
Good. So thanks for coming in. It's been a good long couple weeks that we've had, discussing stuff. But I'm excited to again have this meeting and kind of get things going from our end. Yeah.
So basically, today I just wanted to really hit on some issues that we've addressed and some possible solutions. Obviously, we really want to work with you guys. We love your company. We believe in y'all's ability, and we just want to let you know that we want to work with you so we can help you guys grow, and we want to eventually turn that partnership into like a permanent thing. So you're kind of solely with us.
Yeah.
We know you have a lot of issues with facing competitors right now. Obviously, Microsoft, Sony, Amazon, they're kind of taking over that market share that we talked about. And I think you've addressed that a lot, that you're worried about like competitors, even though you kind of have some partnership with it. Accenture pretty much just sent me today because I'm the lead associate, the 40 figure for selling, and I think we can actually close the deal today and actually put that into a commitment. Then again, let's go ahead and get started. If you have any remarks about, any problems that we haven't discussed yet, or just want to reiterate.
Yeah. I mean, that sounds great. We definitely want to work with you guys if we can figure it out, the logistics between price and strategy and all that. But to address the issues we've talked about, honestly, we've dropped back in our stock price from $62 in 2007 all the way to $15 recently. Yeah. So, we're currently in the maturity part of our business cycle, and we're basically fighting the time we have, and we're fighting the time we need to make fresh changes in our company. So we want to keep up with those competitors and even go above and beyond with them. So our biggest threat is technology, and we're extremely popular for our stores and the trade back options. As you know, like GameStop is a huge company. However, we want to get more involved on the technology side of things to kind of keep up with where the world is going. Back when video games started to really take off, we saw lots of business come into our stores. But now, again, with the technology and more accessibility to buying games straight from the console or ordering online, it's really kind of hit our company, as you can tell by our stock. But we adapted relatively well by implementing online codes and downloads for games, and we partnered with, which has kept us involved, but we're not dominating the market. So right now we need some type of differentiation, or we'll digress out of the video game market completely.
We've talked about that a little bit, but obviously being Accenture, we're very knowledgeable and we're advanced in the technology spectrum, so I feel like this is really beneficial for both our companies. Through consulting and just sitting down with my team after all the meetings we've had, we've kind of come to two ideas for the company that we can take, and I know we've discussed this a little bit, just to reiterate, that we sat down and we've actually developed them out. So the number one thing we said is we don't get rid of the stores, but kind of transform them more into a community type store. Basically kind of an arcade theme where they can purchase games, but it's more of a hangout. So they come in there, they play games, and then have the ability to purchase, so it kind of brings them in together. That's the one option, and I know we discussed that. But I know we were leaning towards the other option, which we thought was really unique. And it's definitely riskier, and it's definitely harder for the business, but a complete revamp of the business, all on downloadable content, similar to Netflix, kind of like it's a streaming app for games, which is really unique. Obviously, Netflix and Hulu, huge companies, pretty much took over the movie sector and everything. It's that technology, that accessibility coming in quickly. So basically, you're going to get on the app, and I know you guys have an app, but this is a different app. You're going to get on the app and download a game, play it right then, and you're going to also implement your own game. So Netflix has Netflix Originals, GameStop Originals. They're not going to be super long games, but that's the whole point of it. So you can play it, move on to the next game, and have a whole recommendation on games you can play, and it keeps playing. And it's all online. Nothing in the stores. So we'll save you guys a lot of money, and it's very different and very unique. So what do you guys think?
I mean, so out of the two options, the second option is what I'd prefer, and I know I've talked to my colleagues about this because we have talked about this before. We all kind of like the second one better just because of the potential in that versus just the arcade type of thing. So I think we're definitely trying to go with the second option, and again, like we talked about, the technology is what's killing us right now, so we need to find a way to get up there, and we really like that. And I think what we want to do is move forward with you guys, because we've heard about the options, we know what you guys can do, obviously, for us, and again, we realize we have to do something about it, and I think this is the way to go. So, let's talk about cost for a second. What would the initial cost on this be?
So originally, our consulting usually goes from 1,500 to 3,000 a day.
Okay.
Which we've been doing as the days we've been consulting with you, just in the initial meetings. But to roll out, because we really want to be with you every step of the way. It's a full-time partnership, 50-50. We want to be working with you guys on the games, on everything, and it's just not just the technology spectrum, but actually developing that app, which we have the ability to do through Accenture. We're looking at a one-time fee of $2.5 million, which I know we've discussed price a little bit, but that's what we settled down. We moved it down from the 3 to 2.5, which I was able to do, and so I'm actually able to do that today. If you're willing to discuss price, or if you feel that's fair.
No, I mean, I think that's it. That's exactly what we talked about. We kind of came down a little bit. And I think that's good. If you're good with it, we're good with it. And I'll have my secretary write up the details, and then let's get going on this.
All right, John.
Let's
Thank
do
you
it.
so much, man.
Great
Pleasure
deal.
working with you guys.
Thank you.